Hi, Zoe with Zeal and Zen. This is a little bit of fun that you can have with your feet. Give them a little bit of love, get yourself some energy. So I have with me a blanket, a yoga strap, and a lower block and a bolster, and as well these little goodies that are toe separators, and you usually get them at when you go for a pedicure, but you can grab them at the dollar store for about $1. So you can put the toe separators on. And as always with all my clips, be aware of yellow lights. So this, just having those into your toes might be a little bit too much for you. So just back off. You don't need to have them there. Okay, you can work up to that. So getting your toes nicely done like that. And extending the legs. And just do a little bit of pointing and flexing. Point, flex, and you could do that about 20 times. And then you go both directions, rotating one way, giving nice full circles with your feet, and then the other way. Awesome, feels good. Then you grab onto your yoga strap, put it over the edge of your foot, and bring your toes a little bit closer to your shin, but I'm not pulling on the strap. What I am going to do is wherever I'm putting those toes into, then I'm going to hold the strap in that place and then step on the gas. So it's an isometric contraction. I'm pulling down, and then when I release, I let the toes come back into the shins and I find a new place. And then I press down, resist, and then relax and go down. So do that on both sides. So foot's in, and then I want it to go down. I want to point, but the strap's not letting me, and then I let it come in a little bit more. And do that on both sides. So if you choose, you can walk around with these, I call them zipper toes, if you like. So even, you're walking around the house and doing some dishes or something like that, you can walk around like that as long as it's comfortable for you. So I'm taking them out so that I can play with my toes now. So just letting one toe go back and forward, going through the whole foot like that, back and forward, maybe 4 forward, big toe back, big toe forward, just doing it in different combinations and doing both sides. And if you're not comfortable on the floor, you don't have to do this on the floor. This is, if your hips aren't mobile enough, you can be in a chair and be in a much more comfortable place. Again, no yellow lights. So just playing with that. And the last to that. Next thing, you can grab your pillow or bolster. It doesn't have to be a fancy yoga bolster. And bring your knees up onto the bolster and curl your toes under, and really encourage that pinky toe to come all the way under, and just kneel nice and tall here. So you might feel something coming up the back of the foot, a little bit of a stretch. Watch that you're not leaning forward here. If you're leaning forward, my suggestion would be to get another block or pillow or blanket and increase the height under your knees here, and that'll ease a little bit off here. Okay? And if this is still not a happy place, you can remove all that and come back to that playing with toes place. So you might be in a chair here, and just encourage those toes to go back with your hand. Okay, and you don't have to have a lot of load on your knees or any other place. Okay, last little goodie we're going to do. Find a blanket, have a couple of soft rolls in it. Let the tops of your feet just where the ankle meets the top of the foot come onto it, and again from a kneeling place. And you want to be sitting nice and tall here, and I'll give you an option if this isn't a happy place for you. So just hang out here, make sure there's lots of breath happening. Everything there should be lots of breath happening. If there's no breath happening, that's a yellow light. So this next option is for people that are using the blanket one, and it's no big deal. You can increase the folds in the blanket or find maybe a soft block and do the same thing, and just let that come up a little more. And again, you're still sitting nice and tall here. Okay, So lastly, and you're going to lose my face here for a second, if neither of those options work for you, you can come to standing and just bring the toes down like this. So pressing in, taking a few breaths like this, making sure you do both sides. That, my friends, is the foot. And I hope you've enjoyed this video and look forward to seeing you in the next one. Questions, comments, and feedback always welcome. Please do let me know what you want to see more of. Namaste and have a great rest of the day.